Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today I am starting my Mazda 6 rebuild, the Mazda that I picked up a few videos ago from Insurance Auto Auction. I got it for super cheap, I think $300-400, and now the parts are starting to come in. I have the seatbelt for it, I have the airbag for it, I believe the grille came in, and the headlight should be here tomorrow. So at the very least, we can start now and then finish once the headlight comes in, see how everything looks. I think I will have to take it to a shop and get the front end kind of straightened out a little bit, but we'll see. I'll try to do it myself, but we're going to start with the seatbelt and the airbag right now. If you guys are new to the channel, or if you have not seen the video where I picked up this Mazda, this is the damage right here. And the part that I'm saying take it to a shop, this is what I'm kind of more or less concerned about, since there's a gap here and it's kind of overlapping here. So I'll see if I could maybe straighten it out. I'm thinking maybe hinges kind of went sideways. This headlight is completely busted. The grille fell in right there, kind of hard to see, but I have all of this stuff. So we are going to start with the interior, like I said, and then finish up with the outside. I am going to start with the airbag. Seems like it'll be the easiest one to replace. So there's that side. I will have to do the same to the other one. Looks like it's probably an 8mm bolt. It is. Oops. Oh boy. Okay, I'll need two hands because every time I turn it, it starts to honk. So I'll need to hold back the airbag and then do it. Okay, or do that. Just quickly strip it. As I was saying, it is an 8mm bolt, so there will be two, one from the right side, one from the left side. That's what that looks like. Once you get two of those bolts out, it should, in theory, yep, just pull out. And then what we have on this side is two of these clips. Usually what I do is just lift this part up because this side is glued on. So you just want a little bit of room. I mean, this is plenty to take out this whole side. So I'm going to do the same to the front. And it's actually fairly easy to do. Just stick your hand up under there and pull up just like that. I'm going to do the whole thing just so that it's easier to pull everything out, and then we could start from the top. Similar story, just separating everything. Two hands will be a lot easier, guys. But even with one hand, it is not too difficult. Found it easier to put the driver's seat all the way up and then tilt it down. So I took this off, and surprisingly this pin was disconnected. It goes right in here, but this is what we're working with. We'll need to undo this bolt, and then this one up here. Just 3 connections, and possibly this one also. So 4 connections, and then this seatbelt should come out and we could put the new one in. There we go. Took this out. This is what that looks like. A nice little resting place for the airbag. So here's the new one. Oh, look at that. They even sent me a new pin. It's cut, so we can't use that one. So I will just take it out. First you want to put this little hook in and then lift it up, and it will drop down. And here's the new seatbelt. So I didn't tighten everything all the way, but a few bolts, tighten it up and put everything back together. Seatbelts are honestly very easy once you do them once or twice because they all pretty much work almost the same. Just like I suspected, the new grille does not have the Mazda badge. which is okay. I'll try to use that one. Now the other question is paint it or not paint it. But let's take off these Phillips head plastic rivets, screws, and take out the old grille. Like I thought I would be able to save the badge because it was in one piece. So we just clip it in like this, and look at that. Almost like new. Kids came back. Little guy's trying to help. Okay, so we got the grill on. There's these two push pins that go in behind it, and then the 4 bolts up here. Curious guys, what do you think? Should I just leave it black like this or should I paint it silver? I don't know, still kind of on the fence with it. I guess we'll see how it's going to look once it's fully done. I want to know from you guys. So I've been peeling this paint, as you can see, in places like this. Is this normal? First time I see something like this where it's almost like double painted. Even this lower portion, look at this. Have never seen this before. I think it looks pretty good. Black grill doesn't really throw it off much. So I'm going to wait for the new pins. I got those ordered. Should be here in a few days. But got the headlight left to do, and then the steering wheel airbag. And then this video is coming soon. Still waiting on those parts. But I think for now I am done. Close it up and enjoy the rest of the day. And this box, as you guys, or as I have already told you, we have the new headlight. Oh boy, I thought it was gonna be one piece. It's a whole bunch of stuffing paper. But dang, headlight looks nice. Oh, that's awesome. They were nice enough to provide the hardware. Take this out and put it on the side. Look at that. So let's get the hood opened and take out the old headlight. I have never replaced a Mazda headlight. I actually don't do a lot of Mazdas, but took off 2 10mm bolts. I wonder if this one. Nope, doesn't look like I need that one. So, looks like it's gonna slide underneath, but first things first, let's disconnect all the electrical stuff and get it out of the way. Well guys, bad news, and very annoying and very frustrating. If you guys watched the BMW rebuild video and remember that I had a issue with the headlight. So here is another headlight purchase, and it's broken off the tab. You see that? Look at that inside. On that orange tab, it's broken. So if we put it back this way, this is the main projector lens. And you guys see how it is on the side? It rattles. So if I install it, how am I supposed to get light out of this darn thing when it's the main light source? I guess on a positive note, I have my airbag connectors and I could put the airbag in. So let's try that and hopefully that works. Here are the new connectors, an orange one and a black one. Although the wires are different, I will assume that this will be orange and this one will be the black one. I hope. And I hope they fit. They're supposed to fit, although they look a little bit different. But actually, we can find out right now. Let me go get the other airbag. Oh no, it's right here. Never mind. Oh. So, we'll need to pull this guy out and then pop it in. Moment of truth. Does it fit? No. Doesn't look like it fits. Oh boy. Or maybe it's supposed to go this way. Hey! Does it fit now? Should fit. Let's try it again. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so these should work. Now back here, let's go from this side. There we go. Now we'll be working with these wires. So I'll be looking at these wires and then looking at these and matching them up with these. I think logically the brown one will be the ground wire and then this will be the power wire. Same on this one, since they are the same. Brown will be ground and then the blue one will be the power wire. So let's get these hooked up together. This is what that looks like. So what I did, like I said, brown will be the ground and blue will be the live wire. On this wiring, there were two wires, one on each of the connectors that had a gray, I guess, dash through it. So I did the ground on that one. And then the other one was a live wire. Ooh, nice. So I am going to connect the airbag and then I'll connect my onboard computer. See if I could connect to the airbag module and somehow maybe plug and play and see if I connected everything correctly. Real talk, guys, I am a little bit scared with this airbag, so I am not going to sit in front of it just in case it blows. Let's get it started. Okay. Still no airbag being blown. Okay, I think I can safely sit behind the driver's wheel now. I just went through a numerous amount of modules, airbag modules. This one, you know, side, passenger, and then the seatbelt module right here. Everything seems normal, so I think from what I saw, I got this connected correctly. So now I guess it's time to put these bolts back in and get this completely installed. This is my new headlight for the Mazda. The other one was returned. I actually got the money refunded today. But this one, they were short on shipping, so actually when it got delivered, it got declined because I didn't have cash on hand to pay the $43.25 additional for shipping. Let me get a knife. But the seller was pretty awesome. I reached out to him that same day and they refunded me the difference so I could get this thing picked up, the headlight, within, I don't know, an hour or so. So I just picked up the headlight from the post office and now we are going to hopefully finish this Mazda up and then see where we are with it. Just like the other one, packaged pretty darn well with paper. Now the other one had this lens that was loose on the inside. So this one looks like it's intact, but we'll pull it out, give it a gentle shake. Oh, look at that. That's how it should be. There we go. It seems a little bit off maybe, but it should be fine. So I think we are continuing. Let's get this car opened up and get this headlight replaced. Before we continue, I wanted to check. There's that one. And this one. Look at that, guys. Looks like everything is working. I'm not gonna check the turn signals just yet, but the main projector lens is working, so out with the old and with the new, so to speak. Since the headlight kind of goes in at the bottom, let's see, this will be righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm going to peel back this wheel trim, and there's an 8mm bolt that sits right here. So the goal is to take that off, lower this portion. That should give me enough clearance right here to take the headlight out and put the new one in. And honestly, I thought it would be more clearance. I feel like this might not be enough, because depending on the assembly, I may need to unscrew a few things to get this headlight out. So this is my trouble corner. Yeah, I feel like I'll need to find something else to get to it a little bit better. Let me think. Every car is different, so it looks like the headlight bracket is connected to the bumper bracket, and it's held by a 10mm bolt, so we're taking that off now. That did the trick. The headlight is completely loose, but now I need enough opening to clear this bottom piece everywhere. So again, I'll need to use 2 hands to wiggle this thing out and then put the new one in. Look at how busted this thing is. Finally took it out, and I was able to get all the remaining plastic bits from underneath right here. So what I did was take off the 3 Phillips head screws at the bottom right there, and then took out these lining push pins, so it kind of disconnects and frees up the bumper quite a bit more, and then I was able to get the headlight out. So let's get the new one fitted and put back into place. How does it look, guys? I don't like that this one is so darn caked. This one looks new, man. And I don't have a buffer to take this out. Maybe I have some super gritty sandpaper to take this off. If not, maybe I'll need to go out to Walmart and get a buffer, get it done. But putting it together, and hopefully it will be done within 10-15 minutes. And then we'll have to mess with the hood, see if I could fix it on my own. Very happy. Headlight is done. Everything is buttoned down. Clips are in. So everything looks good, but that darn headlight, don't like it. I will need to figure something out. Now the hood, if you guys remember, when I close it, it looks a little bit off. This end is overlapping right here, and that one has a gap. So my thought process is loosen up these 4 bolts and then just slightly shift the hood over if it has any play whatsoever, and see if that will resolve my issue. Bummer, my idea did not work. Man, now that I'm looking at it, look, this headlight is all busted up too. So is this one on this side. Take a look at what this BMW shows. I'm excited for this thing, really excited, guys. This one is the left one. Okay, so say hi, Sophia.
Hi.
So it didn't work, as you guys can see. Pretty massive gap right here. Then no gap here. Almost like overlaps. So what I'm thinking I am going to do is take the car to the body shop and have them fix it up. I don't know if maybe the hinges bent a little bit or what, but I'm gonna see if they could get it done and straightened out, fixed up for me. If not, we'll go from there, but I'm pretty sure they could take care of it. I think we're just gonna wait until the car sells. But for now, this is gonna be it. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video.